Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. I have 2 channels, and I've been on my other channel a lot. You guys, that's where I've been. And I almost said my other channel name. Sorry. My Fairy Treasures. Okay, you guys know what time it is. It's Hobby Lobby yarn clearance time. So, okay, I did get a lot of yarn. Okay, now, is it as big as it's been in the past? No. It's like last year, not as big. So that's the part that kind of sucks. But I still managed to gather with 2 big bags and a small one. So, yeah, I still did some damage. All right, let's get to it. Let me put my readers on so I can see and give you guys specs, okay? All right. Oh, and real quick, I got there. I figured out my Dollar Trees. The one next to me, they're slow as hell, okay? They won't have this yarn all done for like 2 weeks, okay? They're real slow. Unless I used to have a girl I had a friend over there, and she would hook me up, and we just go through the list together and get all the yarn, and it was great that I wanted to get. And then she just threw it in my cart. But it's been a couple years since then, and so she doesn't work there anymore. So I don't have that hookup anymore. And they're slow over there. Ever since she left, they're real slow. So I went to my other one that's maybe 15, 20 minutes from my house. I got there, and she was just starting. Now, I did call. I said, I called yesterday. I said, have you guys started your yarn clearance yet? She goes, I think they're going to do it tomorrow. The girl who does that, it'll be in tomorrow. So I'm sure she's starting it tomorrow. I go, thank you. I got there right at 9 o'clock. She was sitting right there on the floor, and she was marking it down. I was like, and I started hearing that gun. I was like, so I spent 2 hours with her talking, and she would just, whatever I wanted, throw in my cart. So it was a beautiful thing. Okay. Do you want to tell my story? I always have a story with this yarn clearance. Don't we all always have a story with this yarn clearance? Okay. How many of these did I get? Now, I always try to go for 1,000 yards no matter what I get. And some of you guys know me for years of doing this, and they're like, wait now. But I always try to get 1,000 yards because, and if I can't get 1,000 yards, I get things, I know I can mix it with something I have in my stash, or I'll buy something to mix it with while I'm there. So, just to let you know. I got 4 of these, and this is Bamboo Chunky. I've never used this. Premier Anti-Peeling Bamboo Chunky. I love a weight 5 chunky because I make boho cardigans, ponchos, and ruanas, and I use a 5 chunky to do it. So when I make these, it's basically like I'm knitting little coats, okay? So I don't have to throw, you know, a lot of people like the lighter yarn, but then you still got to put a jacket on over that. I use these as like nice little cardigan coats, okay? All right, so that's why I love chunky. So this is regularly $4.99. I got it for $2.49. And it's just a real pretty, like, rust color. It looks peachy or something, but it's very rust color. It's very rust. Okay, so, it's Premier Anti-Peeling Bamboo Chunky. Like new, wash after wash. Okay, 131 yards, 80% anti-peeling acrylic, 20% rayon from bamboo. So I guess it's acrylic and bamboo mix, bulky 5. Knitting needle 10.5, and crochet hook K 10.5. Now when I do my when I knit a chunky 5, I use a 15 knitting needle, and it makes it very fluid and very light, so it takes that heaviness out of it. So I never go with the 10.5. I go with the 15 knitting needle size. Okay, so I got more of that. So I got four of that one. That's what they had. And then I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 of this one, and this is the same particulars. What was the name of this one? This is called terracotta, and it's very terracotta, very rusty terracotta color. This is the same one, so I won't go over the particulars again, but it's a pretty brown color, and the brown color is called, oh, it's brown. They're calling this boysenberry. This is not brown. Oh, it is boysenberry. You know what? In the store, it looked brown, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I picked up 5 of those. So same particulars of the other one. Huh. It looks so brown because I've held these up together, and look how they still look good together. Because I was thinking about putting this brown together with this, but this is boysenberry. Anyway, cool. All right, so there we go with that. All right, now these I picked up. You know what? I gotta get something to dump these in. I'll be back. I gotta get another bag. All right, you guys, sorry about that. I got my bag so I can put this in here. So just a second. I got a trash bag so I can put these yarn in there. Okay. All right. Now, I got these yarns right here to make tassels. I do not like to knit with this yarn. I'm going to show you my tassels too. I got 3 of this one, and it's Fleece Light Wonder Lodge by Yarn Bee. The reason I don't like knitting with this is because there's a string in here and it doesn't have give. You know, when you knit, it's stretchy, right? Not this. It has give. It doesn't have any give to it, and I can't stand it. But I love it. Look how pretty it is. I love it because look, it's all nubby and textural. It's going to be great for my tassels. I'm going to show you my tassels in a second, but it's real pretty. How many yards are in it? 110 yards. They're calling it a weight 5 bulky, 97% acrylic, 3% polyester. It doesn't really matter, like I said, for myself. And I got it for $1.49, regular $5.99, Yarn Bee. You guys, they got rid of way too many good yarns. I can tell you that. There's so much good yarns they got rid of. And they have kept the loopy. Like, what the hell are you guys doing? They kept the loopy, and they kept this really, they have a whole aisle of really bulky blanket yarn. Why do you guys have all that blanket yarn? And at the end, you guys still have all that blanket yarn. They need to get rid of that and bring back a whole bunch of the brands that they got rid of. I don't get it. Someone who doesn't, in my opinion, someone doesn't know what they're doing in the yarns, ordering this yarn, in my opinion. All right, so let me just show you my tassel. I made a really long one. Look at this. Okay, so the top of the tassel, these are from Hobby Lobby. They're knobs, you know, for kitchen cupboards, or cupboards period. So doorknobs for like cupboards. And there's a screw that goes in here, and that's what you normally, like if you were going to use these on a door, like a kitchen door, you screw it in. Well, I took the screw out, so now there's a hole all the way through, right? And that's how I string this through with the tassels. And right now they have these on clearance for like $1.25. So pick these up if you want to make tassels like this. And look how long it is. So this stuff is going to be great to make my tassels. Isn't that pretty? And at the bottom, I have all kinds of cool things tied to the bottom. See? Love it. So, and I had thought if I find some good textural type of yarn, has good texture to it, I would get it for my tassels. Okay, so we got those 3. Then I picked up 3 or 4. Oh, I picked up a lot more than that. I thought I picked up 3 of that, but I picked up 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I picked up 5 of this one. And the reason I picked up 5 of this one is because I use, when I make these, you saw how that one was like different shades of beige and whites and stuff. So I use that a lot. So again, $1.49, same specs. And I got this cream color. What is this one called? I didn't even tell you what the name of this one was. This is called Wonder Lodge. Okay, this one. This one is just a cream sandstone. That's what the ball band looks like. And there's sandstone. And I got them for $1.49, regularly $5.99. Okay. And then I think I got one more colorway of that. Oh no, I went ham on those. There's another. Oops. I went ham on those. There's another one. Okay. I just know I'm going to use that color a lot, so I went ahead and got it. Then I got 3 of this colorway. So still the same spec, same price. And this colorway is called Silver Ice. It's real pretty. It's grays and whites. Very pretty. Now, I don't know how this stuff is to crochet with, because I don't crochet, I knit. So I'm not sure how that works with crocheting. But for knitting, I personally don't like it for knitting. But I am gonna like it to make my my long tassels. And don't you love how long the tassels are? I learned it from a girl on YouTube here, and I loved them. I'm like, oh. I need to make more. I only made the one, and I need to make more. I love them, and you can hang them on. I have a china cabinet, and I turned it. I took all the china and plates I had in there, and I stuffed it with yarn. And it's in my living room. It's awesome. And I have that one hanging from one of the doors, so I want to have 2 of them hanging. So I need to make another one. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 of that. 4. Okay, I think I got 7 of this one, which will give me 1,000 yards, right around 1,000. And if I can't get 1,000 yards, like I said, I'll take less than that. You know, take like 500 yards or 400, and then mix it with something I have at home, or mix it with something that's on clearance. Okay, this is Baby Bee Sweet Delight Chunky Aqua Sky, regularly $5.49. Got it for $1.37. How pretty that is. Isn't that a pretty color? I want to mix this with a real pretty baby pink and do like a boho cardigan or a poncho or Ruana, one of those. So the specs on this, like I said, it's regularly $5.49. Got it for $1.37. Sweet Baby Bee Sweet Delight Chunky Aqua Sky is the color. 109 yards, and it's a 5 weight. Yeah, 5 weight. 80% acrylic, 20% polyamide. Okay. Ooh, this one, I'm excited. And I saw someone, when they did their haul, showed this, and I thought, ooh, that looks pretty. It looks prettier in person. Okay, this is it here. Some of them are falling apart. So let me find one that's not falling apart so much. This one's good. This is Yarn Bee again. $4.99. Got it for $1.24. Soft and sleek, low pill fiber. 232 yards. There's the ball band, so you know what you're looking for. I tried to show the ball band, so you know what you're looking for. Look how pretty this is. And the color is called, I think, wheat. Yeah, it's just called wheat. And it looks like wheat. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm pretty sure it's a 4 weight. We'll read about it in a second. But I think this is gorgeous. This will make, I can make any of my stuff, my ponchos, boho cardigan, a Ruana, whatever. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6. Yeah, I got 6 of these. And let's just see. It's a 4 weight. And how many yards? 232 yards. 100% low peel of fiber. And 100% low peel acrylic fiber. So, excited about this. Beautiful. Okay. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm just looking at the yardage on that. Okay, anyway, moving on. You know what, let me put some of these down here. What I'm looking at is I'm probably going to end up holding this double with something that's close to this color, because I use a weight 5 and this is a weight 4, and I don't have quite enough of it to hold it double with another one of these skeins, so I'll probably hold this double with another 4 weight to make a 5 chunky, which I have plenty of yarn to do that with, so no problem. I have something that's similar to that color, so it'll turn out nice. Especially if I choose a yarn that's a little lighter or a little darker and hold it double, that'll even give it even more cool look. Okay. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. And this is beautiful. This is Soft Secret, Yarn Bee Soft Secret. I love Soft Secret. I'm making something out of Soft Secret right now. This is Crab Apple. It's kind of another rust color. $4.99. I got it on clearance for $1.24. There's the ball band. And it looks kind of orangey. It's not. It's just a real pretty rusty color. It's not orange even. It's rust. It's very pretty. And I love Soft Secret. It is so baby soft and has a little bit of a sheen to it. I love it. It's like a terracotta color. I shouldn't say that. It's like that other one, kind of more terracotta. But they're calling it Crab Apple. 300 yards, so you get good yardage. Oh good, I can easily hold these double and make my any project I want. Perfect. 300 yards, great yardage. 100% acrylic, and it's a weight 4. So, and I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Okay. All right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 of these. And this is gorgeous. I didn't think I did have this many of them, but I guess they did. Okay, this is Yarn Bee again. Easygoing Eggplant. Regularly $5.49. Got it for $1.24. There's the ball band. And there's the color. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so soft, too baby soft. Love it. Okay, let me see here. 175 yards. Perfect. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 60% acrylic, 40% polyamide, and it's a weight 4. And like I said, $5.49 is the regular price. Got them for $1.24. Beautiful. Okay. Next. And remember, you guys, if you don't get enough of something to do a project with, mix it with other things, and even makes it more interesting usually. So this one I will have to mix it with something else because they only had 3 of them. I hate to say it, but I'll probably be checking into the Hobby Lobby that's by my house, because I wouldn't mind getting a few more of the purples I just showed you, and I wouldn't mind getting a few more of the ones I'm going to show you right now. So, because I only have 3 of them, but I can intermix them with other things to match if I want. This is Baby Bee. It's so soft. My Sweet Love. Regularly $4.99. Got it for $1.24. I love these colors. I'm making it's either going to be Rowana or it's going to be a poncho. I can decide at the end which one I want to make out of it, how I piece it together. And similar to these colors, and it's just turning out gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. The particulars are 94 yards, 92% acrylic, 8% polyamide, a bulky 5. So I have like 300 yards here. So if I did another 300 yards of something else, I could mix this together. So I'd be fine. But I wouldn't mind just finding more of this. It's only 94 yards, so I wouldn't mind finding quite a bit more of this. But if not, I'll mix it with something else and have this. But I think it's really, really pretty. Okay. And it's really soft. These I got a lot of because they had a lot. I think I got a lot. We'll see. Oh, okay, I didn't get as many as I thought. All right. And I couldn't believe it. There was nobody there this whole time. I was there for 2 hours. I think 2 ladies came by and they were not interested in yarn. They were asking questions about other things. I couldn't believe it. Nobody, I didn't even have any competition. Nobody was even coming. It was crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 of these. This is it's Premier Anti-Peeling Bamboo Chunky again. And it's just in a real pretty, like, off-white color. 131 yards, 80% acrylic, 20% rayon from bamboo, 5 bulky. And what's the color called? I don't know what the color is. It's like an off-white. It's like it's an off-white. But usually they have a name. Oh, Mochi? I guess the name is Mochi. That's different. But just real pretty. So I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Did I tell you the yardage? Yeah, 131 yards. So 6. I got 6 of those at 131 yards. Alexa, 131 times 6.
131 times 6 is 786.
Okay. So a lot of my things only take 800 yards, the things I mentioned, so I'm probably going to be fine with this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I got 4 of this one. And this is Premier Anti-Peeling. Again, the same bamboo one that I just showed you. And this color is called, so I won't read the particulars, it's all the same. Blue Raspberry. It's like a pretty teal color. I don't know why it's called Blue Raspberry. They got some weird names on these yarns. So I did pick up 4 of these, and these were $2.49. So they were a little more expensive, but it's buttery soft, very nice yarn. So I was like, we're good. Now look at this. Look how this would look good together. And I was planning on doing something else with this, but look how pretty that would be. See? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, and this again is that Premier Anti-Peeling again. $2.49. Same specs. And this colorway is Earl Grey. So again, there's the ball band. And then there's the gray. I almost didn't get this gray, but I really like mixing grays with different things. So I love combination with grays with a lot of different color combinations. So this is nice. Okay. All right, one more bag. I don't know if there's yarn in here or what. Ugh. Okay, this is just this. I think there's no more yarn. Is there more yarn? No, this is just a few different things. But let me show you because you might be interested. I picked up like 4 of these, and I know that sounds obnoxious, you guys, but there was tons of them, and I mean tons. I didn't clear the shelf at all. There was like probably 50 of them. Okay, there were tons. They had them in the pink color. These are hot glue guns. They had them in the pink and they had them in purple. They might have had another color too. There were tons of them. And they're regularly $3. I got them for 75 cents. This is way cheaper than Dollar Tree. So I picked up 4 of them. You guys know if you are a crafter, you go through hot glue guns like there's no tomorrow. So I picked up 4 of them, and I'll just have a nice, put them in my stash, which I'm glad to have. So when one goes out, I can just go to my drawer and get me another hot glue gun. Okay, so super excited about that. And oh, from the yarn area, I picked up, how many of these did I pick up? I picked up 2 or 3. 3 of them. Because I work on, multiple projects, and I like to have my little knitting notions bag, and I like to have everything in there, like whatever I need, scissors, whatever. Okay, so I have 3 of them, so I can put them in my different project bags, okay, for my knitting. So it's little scissors. Look how cute they are. Regularly $5.49, got them for $1.37. That's awesome. So love these, and they're Singer. What a great deal. Now these weren't on sale, but I just needed some more of these. These are the plastic yarn needles to when I sew my stuff together, my yarn projects. And I need that big head because I work with a bulky 5. I got 2 pairs of these, and they're a little on the big side, but I'll just wear 2 pairs of socks. I wear a size 7, they're a 7, and they still were a little big, which I was shocked about. But these are tennis shoes. They were $7. I got them for $3.49, so they were only half off, but still, that's a great deal. I needed something when I go outside, when I'm gardening, or when I'm watering my plants outside. I need something like that for these. And so, because all my old tennis shoes I was using are just too old. So these are going to be some gardening shoes for me. So I picked up 2 pairs, and at $3.49, I'm like, that's a good deal. I would have picked up even more of these, but like I said, they're a little bit big, and I got to make sure I put the 2 pairs of socks and it's gonna work. So and then just last couple of things, really not a big deal. I might show you one more thing. Yeah, I think I will show you one more thing that I got there. These are earring post things, and I got these because I need my ears are very sensitive, so I'm going to redo some of my earrings, plus I want to make some earrings, and these don't have the nickel. I guess it's the nickel that makes your ear like get infected. And then I wanted to have the hook kind too. What are they calling these? Fish hook ear wires. Okay, because I have some earrings that I need to take those off and put these on because they contain nickel, I think is what it is, and they irritate me to death. And then I just need some more backing, so I bought these, and these were all 50% off. So I paid $1.25 for these, and this one I paid $2, and this one I basically paid $2.50. So I love that 50% off. I was like, yes. Let me grab this from behind me just one second. Okay, let me show you a few more things. These weren't on clearance, they're on sale though. So what I do is, there's these clothes called Magnolia Pearl, and I love her clothes, but they're very expensive. Well, she takes t-shirts and she adds on onto a t-shirt and makes it into a dress that goes down to your ankles. So that's what I want to do. And I learned how to do this from T. Myers, where you can take a t-shirt or a blouse and then you sew on like a skirt so that it goes all the way down to the bottom, and now it's a dress, right? And they do them out of t-shirts, and I love it. So I got some cute t-shirts, and they're very oversized. This one's an extra large, and it's pink, so you know I love it. And they were, I think, 30% off, so I paid like $8 and $10 for these shirts. Okay, look at this one. This is, I forgot the name of these, the Hello Kitty Friends and the Sanrio. Yeah, Sanrio. Hello Kitty and Friends Sanrio whole thing. And this is an extra large, so this will make that dress really cute. Let me see what you're seeing. And I know they're very, what's the word? Very kitsch, but I love it. So I think these dresses are gonna be so cute for the summer, especially. And they're gonna go all the way down to the ankle. Check out T. Myers, T-M-E-Y-E-R-S, and she'll tell you how to do that. How you can take what I do is I take either fabric or I take sheets. I'm gonna take sheets on this one, and and how you sew it on, and you do it by pleating. Yeah, you pleat, and you pleat and pleat, and it turns into like a beautiful, full type of dress with pleats. It's fabulous. So go check her out. This is another one I got, and I think I only had to spend, I think I spent like $8 on this one. This one is fabulous. And I think I got this one in a 2X. I did 2X on this one. And if they tend to be a little bit big, if the dresses are too big, like Magnolia Pearl stuff is very oversized. Okay, that's her style. And if it's too oversized, in the back, you can just scrunch it up in the back a little bit and put a safety pin there, or put some nice little fancy pin there, and it brings it in a little bit. Okay, because this one may be a little bit big, so I just gather it in the middle and put like a pretty pin there, and it brings it in a little bit. I still want it to fit loose, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it even tucking to my body. I want it to look oversized. Look at this one. Isn't that so cute? Oh my god, I love it. And it says Alumni Caffeinated Social Club. And I just love the pinkness of it all. The beige t-shirt with all the pink. Isn't that just so cute? Oh, I think I'm going to sew this one up tomorrow. And then another pink one. Because you guys know I love pink. This one is Disney. And I think I paid $10 for this one. I paid $8 for that last one and $10 for the other one. So they were either $8 or $10. But look at this. Let me know if you guys want to see these dresses. And this right here, this is a great deal because this is embroidered. Can you believe that? That's all embroidery. All this is embroidery on it. Amazing. I couldn't believe it. And it's licensed, this is licensed Disney. So cute. So that's going to make another dress. And then I got this from there too. And this one was on good clearance, $3.74. So I picked up 2 of them. Barbie, you guys. I couldn't believe it. You guys know how expensive Barbie is. And I got 2XL in this one too. And like I said, if it's too big, I'll scrunch it in the back a little bit. And either put a safety pin there. Or I usually don't just put a safety pin. I usually put like a real pretty brooch back there. So it just brings it in. $3.74 only. I picked up 2 of them at that price. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love it. The only thing I wish was that the base was pink. But this is still really cool. And Barbie's in pink. So I am good with that. So that is it, I think, you guys. Is that it? Yeah, in fact, let me show you one more thing. One more thing. Because this is the one I'm going to be working on soon. Tomorrow, probably. Oh. Okay, now, I didn't get this one from Hobby Lobby. I got this one from this oversized t-shirt from Five and Below. And I got it like last year and I still hadn't done it. And I got this one in a 2XL too. Same process I've been talking about. But look, it's pink and it's strawberry shortcake. Isn't that cool? I love it. And then, so what I'm talking about is this is a sheet. And I already cut it out. So the length of it, I can attach it to the bottom of the t-shirt. And that'll make it into a dress and bring it to the floor, to my ankles, right? So this was a sheet that I got at like a thrift store. And it's a light baby pink. And it has the, it's a light baby pink and it has some beautiful lace at the bottom. So this right here is going to be sewn onto the bottom of the t-shirt. And now it's going to be a dress. How pretty is that going to be? And this is enough here for me to go ahead and be able to pleat, and do this with it. So that's how I'm going to do the rest of these. So that's why I wanted to show this to you. And at Hobby Lobby, they have, for this strawberry shortcake, I want to make a strawberry shortcake, make a purse with strawberry fabric. So they have these fat quarters for $1.49. So that's what I'm going to do with these. I bought a bunch of them so I can do that. So I'm excited. I got a lot of good stuff. I got a lot of good projects. Get to your Hobby Lobbies. They're doing it a little earlier this year. I mean, because usually they don't, in mine are usually the first week of June, not the end of May. But I saw other people's stores were doing the end of May, so I thought I better start checking. So, and look, one of my stores, she did it all. My other store that's by my house hasn't even started it yet. So, keep checking, you guys. It's ridiculous. So, my store over here and that one that was 15 minutes away, they both haven't even clearanced their paper. The paper and the stickers. So anyway, you got to keep checking with these things. It's a hassle and a half. But if you have to check every day, check every day. And once you go there, you guys, and they start it, their pricing stuff, don't leave and go back. Just stay there, walk around the store or whatever. I'm pretty much friends with a lot of the people. She knew me for the last few years, so I just stayed with her and talked with her, and she threw it in my basket. So I wasn't making her feel rushed or pressured. You know what I'm saying? So, but don't leave the store because there's not as much yarn as there used to be. So the person who gets there is going to get the yarn. So, well, maybe the first 10 or 12 people there are going to be the ones who have a nice chance of getting what they want. Okay. So, and believe me, I got a lot of yarn, but there was tons left still. It's just not the selection that it normally is, but it's still worth going. Okay, guys? All right, you guys, that is it for this one. Let me know. What did you guys like? Has your store started the clearance yet? Let me know what you think. All right. See you guys later. Happy shopping. Bye, guys.